Happy Friday to you. This is day 5 officially of waking up early and setting aside time to make sure that I quiet myself and get ready for the day in the best place possible, and that is the Word. Last night I posted just right below this video the phrase, "What consumes your mind controls your life." And as I was reading this morning, it kept on going. I'm in Philippians right now. That's the book that I am studying. And Philippians chapter 4, verse 8 talks all about the power of our thoughts. And so Paul says, "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." And that's in Philippians chapter 4:8. So as I began to really soak that in this morning, I realized how our mind really is the battlefield. What you think about and what you allow to consume your mind is absolutely going to influence your emotions and your behaviors. And this is where my social work licensure comes into place with mental health. I taught this, I understand this, and yet so often I neglect to take the time to really look at what am I thinking about all day long. Because your mind, if you convince yourself of something, you are going to then influence your emotions to follow it. So think about it as a triangle. If your thoughts are up here, your emotions are here, and your actions are here. So if all I'm thinking about is how I'm a failure and I'm not going to amount to anything, my emotions will be depression, hopelessness, disappointment, discouragement, right? Like it's going to be all these negative emotions, and then my behaviors are going to follow right up. And those can look like anything. It could be overeating, it could be shutting myself in and not talking to anybody, isolation. And so Paul is highlighting that whatever is true and noble and right and pure and excellent and praiseworthy, think about those things, because it's those thoughts that are going to produce life. It's those thoughts that are going to produce peace. It's those thoughts that are going to produce joy. So some people will say, but I have these automatic thoughts. It feels like I can't control my mind. You're absolutely right. There are automatic thoughts. There are going to be times where it's like an instant thing that enters your mind, but you have the decision, you have a choice to either keep it, dismiss it, change it, reframe it, right? And so I always use this analogy. If I was the owner of a hotel, I can't control who goes in and out of my lobby, but I can control who I give a room key to, right? And so sometimes there are going to be times where your mind just gets just rushing thoughts all day long that you are like, whoa, where did that come from? But then you have that decision. You have that choice. If you're going to keep a thought, if it is positive, if it is praiseworthy, if it is excellent, and if it brings life, keep it. Act on it. Let it marinate in you. But if it's a thought that's going to be destructive, that's bringing you down, that's bringing other people down, like gossip or whatever, change it, dismiss it, remove it. You know what I'm saying? And so this morning, I was kind of like, well, I wonder what consumed the mind of Jesus. Like, I'm sure he had automatic thoughts too. And I feel like based on his actions and his emotions, I mean, you can kind of track it back to probably what was the initial thought based on people's behaviors. I think it was always just pleasing the Father and reaching as many of the lost as possible while training his disciples. His heart was always aching for the lost. And so that was his ministry, that was his mission, that was his focus. And so I just want to encourage us this morning. It was so encouraging for me to read this and take a minute and just, like, I journal. So I don't know how you guys do your devotions, but that's how I do it. I read, I reflect, and then I just take the time and I write things down and I ask myself hard questions. What has been consuming your mind this week? Has it been building you up or tearing you down? Has it influenced your emotions and your actions in a way that is honoring God or not? And what are you going to do about it if not? So I hope that this is an encouragement to you, that you just see that connection. It's not like I just get these emotions and I just do this. They're not isolated events. They're all connected back to our mind. And that is the battlefield. That is where Satan attacks first, because he knows that what you believe here, you're going to believe in your heart and you're going to act on. And so that is where I am this morning, and I hope you guys have a great Friday. I pray that this has blessed you and challenged you, because anytime I'm challenged, that's what these live videos are for. I'm not speaking to you like you should do this. These are my devotions, like literally my devotions, what consumes your mind. And so I am just sharing with you what is on my heart, and I pray that it is an encouragement, but also a challenge for you. All right, guys, happy Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday, even though like I work from home, but still, there's something about Fridays that's always beautiful. So be blessed, and I'll catch you later.